उग्रवाद और रेडिकलाइजेशन के खिलाफ पूरी मानवता को एक सशक्त और रणनीतिक संदेश दिए हैं। रिस्ट्रिक्टेड बैठक के दौरान हमने इस महत्वपूर्ण क्षेत्र में सहयोग को और मजबूती देने पर चर्चा की। 2018 में आपकी भारत यात्रा के समय हमने इस्लामिक हेरिटेज पर एक कॉन्फ्रेंस में भाग लिया था। मुझे याद है कि हमारी पहली मुलाकात भी 2015 में यूएन के साइडलाइन पर वायलेंट एक्सट्रीमिज्म को काउंटर करने पर केंद्रित एक इवेंट पर हुई थी। आपने तब भी इस विषय पर इंस्पिरेशनल रिमार्क दिए थे। मॉडरेशन को बढ़ावा देने के लिए आपके प्रयास क्षेत्रीय ही नहीं बल्कि वैश्विक शांति के लिए भी अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण है। हम इस दिशा में मिलकर ठोस रूप से आगे बढ़ते रहेंगे। हम आपसी सहयोग के अन्य सभी आयामों को और सशक्त बनाएंगे। एक बार फिर आपके आतिथ्य सत्कार के लिए मैं आपका और जॉर्डन के लोगों का हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं।
All Jordanians, we welcome you back to Jordan. Your presence here carries deep significance, as you mentioned earlier on, because our countries will mark 75 years of diplomatic relations. And I believe that this visit reflects decades of friendship, mutual respect and productive cooperation between our two nations. Our nations enjoy a strong partnership and a shared desire to advance prosperity for our peoples. And over the years, our collaboration has expanded across multiple sectors. Your visit today provides an important opportunity to chart new paths of economic cooperation across industry, ICT, pharmaceuticals, agriculture, energy, and many more promising fields of.
A meeting here in Amman as our Honorable Prime Minister is on his visit to Jordan. This visit is very significant as this full-fledged bilateral visit is taking place after a long span of 37 years. As you are aware, this visit also coincides with the 75th anniversary of establishment of bilateral relations between our two countries. Honorable Prime Minister arrived yesterday in Jordan and inspected the Guard of Honor at the airport. After brief talks with the Prime Minister of Jordan, they accorded ceremonial welcome at the airport. He, along with the Prime Minister of Jordan, departed for the hotel, and at the hotel, the Indian community and Friends of India warmly welcomed the Prime Minister. There was a small cultural program at the hotel to welcome the Prime Minister. Later in the day, Prime Minister departed for Al Husseiniya Palace. At the palace, he was warmly welcomed by His Majesty King Abdullah II. Prime Minister was accorded a Guard of Honor at the palace. After this, both the leaders had a one-on-one conversation, followed by delegation-level talks. The two leaders exchanged views on bilateral and regional issues of mutual interest. They warmly recalled their previous meetings and telephonic conversations. The Jordan side conveyed their support for India's fight against terrorism and condemned terrorism in all its forms and manifestations. Prime Minister commended the leading efforts by His Majesty on de-radicalization and as a voice of moderation in the Islamic world. Both the leaders also discussed ways to further deepen engagement between both countries. They also discussed the significant cooperation between the countries in the fields of fertilizers, especially phosphates. As you are aware, Jordan is an important supplier of fertilizers to India, especially phosphate fertilizers. Companies on both sides are in discussion for further investment in Jordan to meet growing need for phosphatic fertilizers in India. Our Prime Minister also proposed doubling of bilateral trade to $5 billion in a span of 5 years. On regional issues, the leaders reiterated the importance of peace and stability in the region. In this regard, they welcomed the adoption of Gaza Peace Plan. Prime Minister reiterated India's long-standing position on Palestine. Today, shortly after this briefing, Prime Minister, along with His Majesty King Abdullah II, will jointly address the India-Jordan Business Forum, which will be attended by leading business dignitaries from both sides. A huge delegation has travelled from India for this forum. The forum is expected to witness the participation of high-level business delegations from both sides in areas such as fertilizers, textiles, and many others, where we have existing engagements to new areas of cooperation, such as the new and renewable energy, IT, and health sector. Later in the morning, Prime Minister, accompanied by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, is likely to visit Jordan Museum. The museum showcases the history of the country from around the Old Stone Age to the recent times through several chronological and thematic exhibitions. During the visit, several MOUs and agreements have been finalized between the two sides in the fields of energy, digital technology, water management, culture, and people-to-people connect. The MOU on technical cooperation in the field of new and renewable energy will allow both sides to collaborate in the areas of green hydrogen, grid integration, and capacity building. The MOU on cooperation in the field of water management and development was also finalized. Jordan being a water-scarce country, cooperation in this area becomes very important. The area of cooperation under this MOU includes water-saving agricultural technologies, capacity building, climate adaptation and planning, aquifer management, and rainwater harvesting. The strong cultural relations between the two countries got a further push with the Cultural Exchange Program for the years 2025-29. Both sides also finalized the twinship agreement between the site of Petra and Ellora Caves of Maharashtra. Under this agreement, both sides will collaborate towards promoting and enhancing social relations and cooperate in areas such as tourism and culture. In addition, both the countries also agreed on further collaboration in the field of sharing successful digital solutions by finalizing a letter of intent, each other's core national interest. Thank you so much, and I'll be happy to take a few questions.
Okay. We open the floor, please.